Paul, you left it late, but it's a win. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, pretty exhausted. It was tough. It was a tough game. We knew it would be. Stevenage done really well this year, fight and scrap for everything and put balls in the box. We had to defend, and I spoke to some fans on the way in and said, look, to get in the top 2 or 3 in League One is some achievement for any team, and whoever goes up deserves it, because you get different football games, different weeks. It's not like the Champ where everyone plays the same way. In League One there's loads of different ways to play, and there's no right or wrong way to play. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that there's different ways to play. And today, obviously, with the exclusion of poor Colo, we had to find a way to make us competitive, but also to stop their threat. I wouldn't say, we picked a team to be able to defend, but we also had to have a threat. And first half, we didn't have a threat. We didn't have any connecting passes through the lines at all. It's difficult to ask people to play out of position back to goal. It is I know people don't believe this, but it is a very hard skill to play as a striker. So we just didn't find any rhythm to our game first half, and it felt like whenever we had the ball, we didn't make good choices. That's my honest opinion. Second half, obviously, we asked the lads to, do things at half time, and I thought second half we played a lot better. And I just congratulate the conditioners in there, because we just looked a fitter side second half, and I thought it looked like we were the only team that were going to win it. However, Stevenage have a threat of long throws, free kicks, corners, got willing runners, and until you get the goal, you just don't know which way the game's going to go. And if we would have lost today, I'd have been really proud of the lads' performance. I would definitely say that is the loudest I've heard Pride Park since I've been here. I loved it. I really appreciate the fans helping the lads, and I think it'd be nice if it was the fact that they think, well, you haven't got a striker, we need to help the lads, and that's how we won it here. It was amazing today. I really enjoyed it, and if we would have lost, I'd have come off and said I was really proud of the lads. They all put a real shift in. Nels took a hit first half that he's struggling with, and there's battered and bruised bodies in there, but like I've said to him all the time, it's not easy to win games. Anyone can draw and lose and go, ooh, what a shame, but to actually win and to step up and for Sibs to score was quite an emotional time. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and then at the final whistle you get scenes that you take with you for the rest of your life. So said to the lads, 10% of their life, if they're lucky, is to be a professional footballer, so don't waste a minute, and today I don't think we did. So I leave here very, very proud.
First clean sheet at home in a while as well, I think in 7 or 8 games. You must be really pleased to get back to that. Yeah,
I mean, our goal difference is really good. We don't concede many goals. We don't really let teams have shots on our goal. In fairness, the lads in front of the goalkeepers, in front of Joe today, do a really good job to stop it. But when called upon today, first half, Joe made an amazing save, and when you leave the ground, myself included, you remember Sibbs' goal, you remember all that, but you sort of forget about that, don't you? In the same way, if we won the league, no one would remember the game we won in September. It's like distant, isn't it? And I think sometimes it's only when I watch the game back that I start to realise all the important little bits. How many times Sonny won a header? How many times Cash started our attack? How many times the Buffalo was having to go down the right wing? They just all the little moments add up and culminate in a really, really good win. I'm really pleased.
You had to make 3 changes. One of your substitutes scored the goal, another was involved in creating it in Corey Smith. Is that a reminder that it's going to take absolutely everybody to get to where you want to be? Yeah,
and I did say that, when you interview a player, you can ask him to make sure I'm not lying to the public. But I did say it to him after, everybody in that room after the game have all played a part. Now, I appreciate everyone wants to play 90 minutes every week. It's not the case, but everyone's played a part and everyone contributed, and I just thought that we just needed a bit more control in the middle, and Corey came on and passed the ball for us, which made a massive difference. Sibs coming on and getting a goal, and it does take everyone, you're right. I was considering to change the midfield because it looked like in the warm-up Ebbs hurt his medial on his knee, is still sore, and I didn't think he looked as mobile, but he just kept giving us a bit of meat in there. I don't know if that's a right footballing saying, but a bit of a presence, and Birdie was really successful, and it'll probably be a different 11 next week, because obviously we'll sign 3 strikers, and it'll be different the week after. You just got to try and pick a team and cohesive as you can, keep everyone going. And like today, Wardy didn't play, Tyrese Warne didn't play, Tomo didn't play, If I missed anyone out, I don't know. If I have, I'm sorry, but you can't get them all on. And Conor Houhan, certain games suit certain players, and today we picked the team that we thought would suit, and the subs had a really good impact. So yeah, I'm really pleased for the whole dressing room. Really pleased, because you come off and we needed a performance at home. I know we haven't been electric, but for the 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 who follow us away, having a great time, I just feel sorry for the 26 we leave behind. So hopefully we'll get more away tickets. But it was just needed. I felt like it was needed. It felt really nice, and it's probably my favourite win of my time at the club, because it just, everything sort of came together. Not by me, obviously, it's just pure luck, but it just felt like everything came together at the right time.
Not to end on a down note, but you mentioned James Collins, not involved today. First time all season you've not had him in a matchday squad. What's the latest on him?
I mean, firstly, I think you can see the effect not having him out there. So you need a strong 9. Well, I mean, I knew after the Exeter game, the way the physio and the doctor were talking to me, there was, his knee was loose, which is never a good sign, and he wasn't in any pain. But when I did my press on Thursday, I suggested that it could go one of 3 ways, and unfortunately he's going to be out for a good period, and I'm talking significant weeks. I'm not saying 6 months, but if we're fortunate, and he is the best pro, by the way. He's already told me he'll be back in a heartbeat. But if it goes really well, we might see him before the end of the season. And I'm really hopeful, because no one wants to play more than James. And he's a big miss for us. So he's getting PRP in his knee. His bones come away a little bit in his ligaments. So trying virtually to glue it together. If you're eating your tea, listen to this. I apologise. But and they'll just keep doing that, getting his blood, spinning it. We're fortunate with our doc, he injects it, and hopefully, touch wood, he will be back before the end of the season. But it's a massive blow, and hence why I was even proud of the lads today. I love a bit of adversity. I love a bit of, roll your sleeves up and let's see what you got. And today I thought, especially second half, we got it.